So as I'm filming this video, my X-Men Dark Phoenix final trailer reaction is uploading. Just thought I'd tell you guys, so yeah, that will be up before this one is even up. I'm not sure when I'm going to upload this video because I plan to actually rest for the rest of today, but now I find myself filming another video. I've already filmed 2 videos today, X-Men Dark Phoenix and Chris Evans retiring as the role of Captain America and what that means for the MCU, but that video won't be released till probably Saturday or Sunday at the least, until after my spoiler review for Avengers Endgame goes up then. So yeah, and I have a couple of videos coming up during these next couple of days, but I thought I'd just take time out of my day to definitely talk about this little gem right here, and that gem is Sleepaway Camp. I watched this for the first time last night. Holy shit, I love this movie. I loved every single minute, second of this movie. Is so great. I don't know where to start. I just want to talk about that ending so bad, but I feel like I should really build up to that and talk about kind of the basic stuff. So I'll talk about the basic stuff I like first. So I guess I'll start off with the characters. This movie has the best use of extras I have seen since Pieces. Like, if you haven't seen Pieces, I mean, definitely check it out. It's like another really great 80s slasher flick right there. Check out Pieces. So great. But yeah, the characters. Our main character is Angelina, or is it Angela? Sorry, that's how you say pronounce her name, Angela. And yeah, she's a very silent girl. She doesn't talk much. She doesn't want to get invested in any of the activities or the games that this summer camp is running. Also, yeah, this is a summer camp film as well. It's based at a summer camp. And when I first watched this movie, I got the idea or the tone that this was a Friday the 13th. This was trying to be a Friday the 13th rip-off. But this movie is so silly, it's so absurd, it's so ridiculous, and it knows it, and it plays it up for sure, and you can't connect this to Friday the 13th. This is its own film. You can connect it to the whole summer camp films. There's tons of them out there. There's tons of Friday the 13th sequels. There's just so many movies that are based at summer camps, but this one, it's very different because Sleepaway Camp, it's an early 80s low budget slasher flick. And speaking of slasher, of course, yeah, it's a horror slasher. I want to talk about the kills, but I'll finish talking about Angela first. So yeah, she doesn't want to get invested in any of the games. She doesn't talk much until one day there's this boy that goes over to her, and he starts making conversation with her, yeah, and Angela starts getting really into it, and she starts talking to him, and they start building this chemistry, this relationship throughout the film. And yeah, she's very someone she sits out in almost every activity. She's just doing her own thing, she's just watching them and all that. She doesn't really talk much until probably the second act. The first act, she's pretty silent. She's a loner. Nobody really wants to talk to her. People are talking about her behind her back and all that. And then in the second act, she starts getting a little bit more talkative, and especially in the third act as well. So yeah, that's basically her character. She's our main character, and I also get to give massive props to the actor who plays Angela. I didn't have time to actually just look up her name, but I'll put it right there, because girl, you are freaking phenomenal in this. Your character is so great in this. And she gave like I said, I love the script is relying on her. I love the script and the movie, and the story is relying on her. And yeah, she delivers a phenomenal performance in this. Her acting, I really like. One thing about one little fun fact about the acting in this movie, it just got 15 and 16-year-old boys and girls that had no acting talent at all. So they got actors that have no talent or no experience with acting. And yeah, I thought that was just a little fun fact to throw out there. But yeah, girl, you are phenomenal. She gives such a great performance here. She doesn't talk much, but the story relies a lot on what she does. if that makes sense, and just the story and all that. But yeah, she is great in this movie. I feel like all the acting, everybody gave a decent job. I thought all the acting overall, I think the acting is great. I want to talk about the kills now. For like a low budget, of course, some of the kills are going to be off screen, and they definitely are. Like there's this steaming hot pan scene. If you've seen it, you know the death I'm talking about. It's like the first death of the movie, and his the chef is standing up on a chair, and the killer like slowly pulls the chair from underneath him, so he falls into the pot, and his face is all burnt, it's all fried up and all that. I feel like that was a really great death. There's the shower death scene I really like. There's the scene where there's all flies all over his like face and body. I thought that was a great death. I thought the hair straightener, that's like an off-screen kill. Like I said, most of these, there's some on-screen kills, and the practical effects in them look really good. Most of the kills are off-screen. And I actually like the idea of just off-screen kills, because if you just go full-blown, on-screen kill, it's like there's no effectiveness, there's no tension there. But this movie, I thought he did a great job at building tension throughout those deaths, and just being like, oh man, like what does she look like now? It leaves your brain just wondering, like what does she look like? What's happened to her? It leaves you with those type of questions. I feel like with a low budget, your deaths can be more effective at the way it's shot, and the cinematography. I'm kind of everywhere here, but the cinematography is also really good. It's a very well shot movie. But yeah, I think the kills, like I said, majority of them are off screen, but then some of them deal with practical effects that are on screen, which I like. But they're shot in a very off-screen type way, off-screen kill way. That probably makes no sense, but just watch it. You can buy it or rent it from Amazon Video Prime now. It might be on Netflix. Have a look, but yeah. But yeah, I feel like all the kills I really enjoyed, and they're probably some of the best kills I've seen in a slasher movie, along with the music score. The music in this movie is absolutely phenomenal, and you can definitely compare this to Friday the 13th, but you really shouldn't, because like summer camp killer, summer camp killing people one by one. Like I said, Friday the 13th, it's full-blown Friday the 13th, but it's so different at just how ridiculous and absurd it is, I don't think there was really a single thing I did not like in this movie. I had probably this is probably one of the best times I've had with a slasher movie, and this has one of those endings where it's just so I want to get into that ending so bad now. So yeah, I actually might talk about the ending. So if you have not seen it, like I swear, spoiler alert all over the place. Okay, because this ending, just go watch it, then come back. Do not continue on from here. Just go watch the movie, come back, because that ending you have to experience. So don't search it up on the internet. Just don't do that. Just go watch the movie, come back. You have to have the experience of this ending. This is one of the most unexpected, one of the most kind of just ridiculous, just so surprising, unexpected endings to a slasher movie. This is one of my favorite endings to any slasher movie I've seen, and I'm about to get into that. Ready? In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, let's get into it. So yeah, spoiler alert from a here and now and in. Okay, so the twist ending, it is Angela. She's actually a boy. I know, mind blown. When I saw that, I was just like, oh shit, so you mean, wait, what? Wait, she's a monster, wait, what? Hell. I was just like, oh man, it's such a gorgeous ending. It's such a phenomenal ending. It leaves you on such cliffhangers, just wondering, wait, how the hell, wait, what? And then he starts being like, oh, okay, because she doesn't, talk a lot throughout the film, and okay, and she's silent, she's like a loner and all that, and it's like, okay, so yeah, you can, after you watch for the first time, you start connecting it at her character, the way she's built throughout the film, and throughout the whole film, you just think Angela, she's just like a normal person, she just has really just no friends, she's just, that that person just sits in the corner of the class and all that. You think she's that type of character. She has no friends, and everybody is always like, picking on her, and then boom. It's like she's been the one killing people the entire time. And she has one of the most freakiest screams ever. Oh my god, this ending is so damn good. Oh man, I mean, my reaction when I saw that ending last night was, I was just so like, oh shit, wait, what? I was just like, wait, hell? I was like, oh, I cannot do my reaction like on camera, but I was just like, oh shit. I was freaking the hell out. This is one of those endings. This is one of the most surprising, one of the most shocking, one of the most unexpected endings. Because you think Angela, she's just like a normal girl. She's just like any other girl at this camp. But no, she's been hiding it the entire time, and it's not obvious. It's not obvious throughout the film. You can't tell that she is the killer this entire time. It's not obvious, and that's the best thing about it. Is it's when it gets to it, you just think it's like you start thinking throughout the film like, okay, it could be Angela. Nope, it's not her. Yeah, it could be Billy. Like, I'm just kind of saying random names here, but it could be Billy. Nope. It could be James. Yeah, nope. So you start picking people off. It's just like, oh shit, they're dead, so it can't be them. And it fills with your brain so much. Like, that ending, it's so good, and after a while it makes perfect sense. And I have not been this shocked in an ending since forever. I have not watched a movie where I was just like, where I could not predict how it was going to end. So that's what I mean. Don't look it up, don't do anything, just watch it, be shocked, and just freak your friends out. This is like, Sleepaway Camp is the perfect, like, if you're going to have a sleepover at your friend's house, put it on and freak out your friends. This is a perfect, like, 9 o'clock in, it's a perfect, like, 9 o'clock at night. You have your sleepover club. Just put this movie on and freak your friends out. This ending, it will shock everyone. Like, that ending, it's so, like, this is like Sleepaway Camp it's one of those gems that just don't get much talk on social media, or that much talk, because it's a very kind of hidden gem, because everybody's so used to like Freddy Krueger, Jason, Pinhead, and just like these really big horror movies like The Conjuring and Annabelle and all of like those really big ones. But this is like one of those gems that kind of just swept away from under the carpet. As I swept underneath the carpet, sorry. Wrong saying there. But it's just, my reaction, I was just so huge. I was just like, oh man, dude. I was just like, oh. I cannot explain the excitement and the shock I had. This has got to be one of the most unexpected, one of the most shocking endings I've seen ever. I've not been this shocked in a movie, because usually I can predict what's going to happen, because it's kind of very obvious who the killer is, because after the killer starts taking people out, it's kind of obvious. But this movie, it's just like, who the hell is the killer here? And it keeps you so on edge, because it's, oh mate, I mean, this is like one of the best endings, and it leaves you just wanting more. And it's, oh man, this is, oh, I cannot get over. I mean, my reaction, I was just sitting in my bed last night. It was around like 9 o'clock, and the movie finished at around, I think, what time was it? I think it was like about 9:30, and then boom, that ending came up, and I was just like, holy shit! I was just so like, for a minute, like, my mouth was just like wide open, like, okay, wait, so. Oh man, this is one of the best endings to any such movie I have seen in years. This ending can't be topped. That's what I meant by the beginning of this video. But this ending, it can't be topped. There's no other ending as good as this. This is just pure genius. This is pure, just masterful writing at its best. This is like one of the best endings I have seen in years. I have not been this shocked at an ending ever. And usually horror movies you don't surprise me these days, but you get these little gems that surprise the absolute hell out of you. And yeah, that's why I've got to. I mean, I'm more likely to like revisited of this review in a couple of years in case my thoughts have changed. But my reaction to that ending, I cannot see my thoughts changing at all on that ending, because that ending, it's so like, wait, what? It's, oh man, I cannot even talk about this. It's, I should have filmed my reaction last night, but oh man, I did not expect an ending like that. Like I was just sitting there being like, okay, basic slasher movie. Okay, impress me. And I was just, before I continue on, as I was editing this, there was actually like a large majority of the Angela character that I left out, because like I'm mainly focusing on that ending, and that ending I just wanted to rush to so quickly, because that's kind of like the main point here. That's the main focus of this review, is that ending. I just want to like spread awareness to this film, because it's a very unappreciated gem and all that. But yeah, there was like a large majority of the Angela character that I left out. There was so much to her character. Like not only is she like the lonely kid that just sits in the corner, she's not getting invested in any of the games or activities at this summer camp. She's also had a very troubled childhood, and correct me in the comments if I'm actually wrong about this, but I swear the opening scene, it starts off with these like two kids and their dad, and yeah, like they're on a boat and all that. So it's all like happy, sunny, shiny day until something goes wrong, and there's like this boat accident. Then there's this time jump like five or 8 years later, and like this is where Angela is at now. Angela is staying with her cousin or her stepmother. I feel like I'm getting some of this mixed up or not in exact order. Like I said, I didn't have time to actually write notes down for this review. I was just kind of doing from off mine, because I watched it last night, and this movie was still fresh in my mind. It's a gem I want to spread awareness to, so I thought this would be a great way of doing it. But yeah, she's with her stepmother, and she has an awful life there. Like the mother is very overprotective. She's a very, I don't know what the actor's name is. Like I said, the actors I've not really seen in many movies, but like I'll put her name right there. But she was good in the movie. She is certainly is good, but she put her own take on this character. Like she did not want to make just like another basic mum figure. She wanted to bring her own elements to this character, and I'm always down for new stuff. I always love like new portrayals, new actors taking on newer roles and all that. And I thought she was good. She was like over the top, but everyone is in this movie. Angela is probably the only very like decent top character in this movie, that she does not feel like she's phoning it in at any point. But everybody else, like, so these are like actors that are like 15, 16. This is like their first acting role, and they're just trying to have fun with it. And like I said this towards, I think, the end of this review or at the beginning. And so that it defines teenage years, and it definitely does. Like some of the stuff it does with teenagers, like it expresses what teenagers like are feeling, and just how their bond are, and the chemistry with everyone in this. I thought everybody, it's a throwback to when you were a teenager. That's what this film is. It's like, teenagehood, that was some good years. It's a throwback to your teenage years, because like all the kids in this, they're kind of just mucking around. They just want to impress the girls. That's kind of the teenagers in this movie. They wanted to get the girls, and and yeah, there was nothing I was about to say, and that there's like that bond with them. There's like that special bond that connects them all together. And there's actually one scene in me where this kid, like he they're playing a trick on him, and he throws a sock, and then he like wipes himself in the face with whipped cream. And that scene, so like that I thought was a great bond between like all of them, like all these teenagers, like that, like all of them, like that they are dicks, every single one of them. They're dicks to each other, but it's a great chemistry. It's a great bond, and that's like, you would do that on your friend. You would, like, you cannot say that if you were a teenager, you would not do that to your friend. You would not be playing pranks on your friends and all that. So I thought it really defines what teenage years are. But yeah, there was like a large majority of the Angela character that I left out. I feel like I've said everything now, but the opening sentences, it's like it's a time jump a couple of years to where Angela and her brother is now, because Angela, she has a brother in this that like he's there when he needs to be to help her when she's going through the hard times and people are picking on her. That's when he kind of shows up, and yeah, there's a good bond between them two. There's some good chemistry. The acting, I think, is fantastic in this. I've really talked about the acting, but yeah, the acting, I've got to give this massive props to. Everybody just looks like they're having fun with this role, and I cannot say is that this is a perfect teenage, like this is a perfect like come to age teenage type movie for you. Like that's why I feel like I relate to these teenagers like so much. Like I've not done this type of stuff to my friends, but I can see myself just doing it, just playing pranks, just trying to impress the girls and all that. I can totally see myself doing that. So I feel like that's why it's a great come to age teenage years type movie. So anyways, okay, back to the review. It's a very slow burn movie as well. This is a cult movie. Like there's people that like it, there's people that dislike it, and there's people that like it. But if you are a pure horror fanatic, and even if you're not a horror fanatic, or if you're even not a horror fan, if you're just in like just a sometimes horror fan, everyone and anyone should watch it. This really, I feel like Sleepaway Camp really describes the teenage years perfectly. But I mean, I enjoyed the hell out of this movie. This is Sleepaway Camp, okay, here's a quote from me. Sleepaway Camp is one of the best slashes I have ever seen. And it's in like the top, probably 3, maybe even top 2 best slasher movies of all time for me. Like, I only watched it last night for the first time, and this is already, like, if I was to like tell anyone, like if someone asks me, what's a good slasher movie, Dove? I would say freaking Sleepaway Camp. Or what's an underrated horror movie? Sleepaway Camp. This is such an unappreciated horror film that not many people talk about nowadays. It's like a lot of those types of movies. Pieces, I don't feel like it doesn't get that attention that it deserves. But Pieces and Sleepaway Camp are easy on probably my top 5. Well, Sleepaway Camp's on my top 2 for sure, but Pieces is on top 5 or even top 10 the best slasher movies I have ever seen. This is such an unappreciated little gem. And I'm hoping I encourage my audience out there to watch this. This is one of the best slasher movies I have ever seen, and one of the best endings to any movie I have seen. But yeah, I would recommend this to anyone. Like I would recommend this to my grandparents, to my friends at school, to my parents. I would recommend to my friends, cousins, anyone to watch Sleepaway Camp. This is a great sleepover movie to just freak your friends out and just be shocked. But if you want a horror movie that has that shock value, Sleepaway Camp is that movie, because that ending, it brings it home. That's what really makes this movie. The ending, it brings it home in a way where it's so shocking, it's so surprising, and so unexpected that you are just have it just. Oh, I have no idea. Like I said, how to describe this ending is one of the best endings. That's all I can really say. I've said that repeatedly in this review. This is probably the best ending I've seen to any movie. No other movie has made me question an ending this much, or has made me be like, well, there's no other movie out there that's really shocked me this much. This ending, I was just so like, oh shit. Oh man, I was just like, okay, it's like I said, it's so hard to describe this ending. Like Sleepaway Camp is that film that you and your friends will be talking about for weeks after you watch it. That ending will be the main topic that you and your friends will be talking about weeks after you watch it. Because it's one of those endings that still lives up to its hype in 2019. When you watch it, you'll be just as shocked as me. I watched this for the first time last night, and I still had that shock value. So this movie, it still lives up to its ending. Like, I'm not sure when this movie came out, but it was in like the early 80s flick, and I'm not sure like if it what exact like release, but it still lives up to its ending in 2019. This is one of the best endings ever put to film. This is like pure masterful directing at its best. I feel like this is the film I feel like its directing, I think overall, I feel like is so good. I give massive props to this director, and he actually returned to actually make the sequel, A Return to Sleepaway Camp. That came out, I think it was in like 2008. I remember it was in the 2000s. I looked it up, haven't seen it yet, because I plan to watch these movies, in order, because I cannot wait to check out the sequel to this. This movie just looks so damn great, like the sequels. I can't recommend this gem enough to you guys. This is such an unappreciated early 80s slasher flick that it's so unappreciated. It's swept under the rug that not many people talk about. I encourage everyone who watches this video to just rent it, buy it, or whatever, and just watch it. Just be shocked. Do not look up Sleepaway Camp ending on YouTube or Google. Just watch it and be surprised and get freaked out. And you will be so, you'll be so surprised and just shocked and unexpected at how this ending happens. It's one of the most freakiest, one of the best endings I have ever seen put to screen. Like, I've already talked for about 50 minutes on end just about this ending alone. There's so much pure greatness in this movie, and it's one of the best slashers I've seen. And like I said, I don't do many horror movie reviews on this, because like I said, I'm working on some short films with my friend. I'm working on Isaac Films' Doctor Who Fiends, who's recently just wrapped my part as the villain, Master Craig. So that will be coming in a few months. I cannot wait to present that to you guys, and I cannot wait to present Master Craig in a way that you guys have never seen a villain before. So I'm really looking forward to that. And I've been working on like The Stalker, and just working on just other scripts and other films. I'm in just other little short films I'm in development with my friends with. So it's cool. It's cool making these little short films. So that's why I haven't been making YouTube videos as often. That's why I took like a month break to like just work on and just film those scenes for like short films and just work on the script and all that. I'm still getting The Stalker Part 2 sequel like up. I'm trying to get like up and standing and running and all that. It's been a hard time. So it's, yeah, like I said, a lot of like I said, making short films, it has its ups and downs as always. So yeah, that's why I don't really do many horror movie reviews, but when a gem like this comes around, it's impossible not to talk about. This is just like a must watch, must own, must rent movie. This is just so great. This movie is, I highly recommend, highly encourage you to just watch this movie. This is so great. But anyways, guys, yeah. I'll try and do more horror movie reviews, especially for these little types of gems right here. Because these little movies, I feel like need more attention. I feel like the way it will get more attention is if I maybe post more of this on like Facebook and Instagram and Twitter and all of that, and I just tweet the shit out of this movie, so it builds more of a like a hype around it, and more people will actually watch it, because I feel like it's very unappreciated as for now. But anyways, guys, have you seen Sleepaway Camp? Let me know down in the comments. So anyways, guys, I hope you have a good rest of your afternoon, and I'll see you in the next video.